G'day everybody, Mac from Budget Dad Racing here. It's Wednesday night, and wow, I had a chaotic Tuesday night learning Brands Hatch. Far out. It was it's an interesting track. I've raced here before, but not in iRacing. I knew that the first corner was going to be a bit crazy, but it exceeded all my expectations. There was just, I think I went from 7th to 2nd in the first two corners just from people crashing everywhere. So we've got to jump back on tonight, being Wednesday, and see how we go. Word of warning, I've just been trying to get the PC running a little bit better. I found last night I added a fourth monitor up the top for showing telemetry info and stream info, and adding that monitor in reset all my screen refresh rates and things, and so I was locked at 60 Hertz. It took me ages to figure out how to get out of that, and by the time I got out of it, it had I'd messed up a whole bunch of settings. So I've reset my my iRacing. I've reset it to default, and I've been quickly playing around with the UI, trying to make sure that was right, and some of the graphics and audio settings. But if it might be a little bit too loud still, I'm not sure. So if it's too loud, let me know, and I will try to change the settings as quickly as possible. But we'll see how we go. So tonight, the kids were far out. The kids were such a pain to get to sleep tonight, so I'm on a lot later than I normally am, a couple of hours later. So we'll see how we go. We're going to obviously registered for the GT4 race, so keeping it to single class, and we've got about 20 minutes to go and practice. I think I'm also going to try leaving the... Oh, this is GT4 actually, so the settings are normal. I was going to say, I'll try leaving what am I trying to say? The ABS and the traction control. I'm just going to leave them off, but being with the standard setup, I might chicken out and just run it like this. Where's the rest of my fuel? Standard setup should have 60 litres of fuel. It still feels like this is a little bit too loud. Very loud in my ears. Maybe that's laps of fuel, not litres. It's the default in iRacing. Fast guys on this session, 130s, fair bit quicker than me. So I'll be looking to get into the low 132s. I'm trying to bang out at 131, but I haven't quite got there yet. I have no idea what this fuel setting is. Maybe it's gone to American. What's my speed showing it? speed, everything's in American. Alright, that makes more sense. So I'm in miles per hour. That must be what, gallons of fuel. Alright, we'll have to change that because it's really confusing me. Speed is definitely confusing me. Alright, let's change our settings to rest of world. Alright. God, I don't even know how. Excuse me, I don't even know how to do that. Is it interface? Oh, even this is all wrong. Yep, we want that. There we go. Metric. Okay, that should sort us out. Let's have a look. Alright, 52. That's better. That's what I was looking for. Just make sure all my buttons are still working. I think they are. Telemetry back up. So we're going to have cold tires again. It's okay. Oh wow, okay. I left the tyre noise up quite loud. That is really loud. So turn that back down. I think it's still too loud. Down to 70. And especially turn those tyres down a little bit. Drop 10 out of the tyres. We'll see how this is. Alright, let's go. I need to get some practice time in though, because I've only driven last night. That's what I've got the monitors set to. I've got them all set to 140 hertz, so that's probably 144 actually. So we're probably right on the limit, which is a good place to be, I suppose, maximising frames to refresh rate. But yeah, that fourth monitor up the top is just messed everything up a little bit. It's off HDMI and the other one's all display points, it's a different refresh rate. It's the same monitor, so we've got four of the same relatively cheap monitors. But we're getting a lot more frames than we were last night, so that's good.
Feedback, flat for you.
Out past the track. Yeah, we're dropping to second, that's right. Hitting that quite hard, accelerating out. I remember now. So, if tonight's the first night you're tuning in, thanks. Hi, I'm Mac. I go by Jimmy Dad Racing. because effectively I'm trying to do this on a budget. I've got a family, so I'm all about using second-hand gear where I can get it, and then it's late night racing as well. So I'm trying to maybe inspire you if you have wanted to build up if you're like me, I've been wanting to have a simulation rig and things for nearly 20 years. Nearly 30 years. And it just, one weekend, it was on Marketplace, and I came across this sort of entry-level steering wheel and the rig that I'm still sitting in now, and it was really cheap, so I went and bought it and started from there, got a second-hand PC, and just as I've sort of committed to it a little bit more, I've just upgraded certain things, but always sort of keeping to a strict budget, always looking for second-hand deals, always looking for items on clearance. So when you say, oh, I'm running 4 monitors, it's like, well, how much did that cost? But I'm running, these are the MSI, they're full gaming IPS monitors, 170 hertz, but somehow I got them on clearance for like $350 each. So they're still, they're still $1,400 worth of monitors, but you look at some of those rigs out there that are running at, ultra-wide monitors, cost that on their own, just for one, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just trying to do this as a dad, as a parent, getting into sim racing, and trying to get faster. I'm pretty modest iRating now, sort of better than average. It's not all about the iRating, but I just want to get fast, race clean, have a good time, and hopefully, if we're lucky, maybe build a little community of other parents that are racing at night, and sort of go from there, really. It's been 15 minutes, so I'm just going to try and get my head in a little bit more, try and get down into the 132s.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Go left.
That guy really put me off there. So it's not going to be this lap. Just under 50 there. 50 might be too high. Just a little bit early. Sure about this big telemetry board. I'll have to do a video showing my perspective, but it's a bit too high, I can't really see it. I've used that screen previously just for showing my Twitch stream stats and things, so I can see the people online and see YouTube and Twitch chats combined and stuff like that. But I have to admit it's not super useful as a telemetry, as like a bit board, because it's really hard to get any useful information looking up at it.
Just set the fastest lap of the session.
Might end up being one of those things that I thought was going to be a good idea, but it's actually not. Gas a bit hard there. track.
Just the second fastest lap of
There
the
we go,
session.
that's a 131 with an off track, but that's my first time dipping into the 131s. I had a few, I had a few mistakes in there too, so it's a good sign that we can go a bit faster. I was definitely slow through that corner in the last lap, so there's a couple more tenths there. Really on the power that time. I'm looking at the spread of the still barely on the brakes into there. The spread of the iRatings not actually doing too bad. There's one guy around our iRating above, going quicker. The rest of them, is 2k, 3, so it's not bad. We were pretty competitive in one race last night after practicing for an hour and a half. I think we had speed. If we had got really lucky, we would have got a podium. But we had the speed for fifth comfortably. Way earlier. This is gonna be bad. Oh, just. I'm not sure which corner it is that I pick up all the time, because I'm only third up on my best clean lap, which I think is that one, was a 133. I'm sure where I got another second, to be honest. Late into the corner there. It's going to cost us a bit. Hesitated a little bit through there then. I have to say, this track, even though it is quite technically challenging, it's absolutely chaotic in a race. I am enjoying. It suits my style a lot more. You can be a lot more aggressive on the tyres. Last week at Interlagos, I was really struggling. Interlagos is a lot of hairpins. Tyres get really battered around and really hot. And I was struggling big time for grip. 1 lap pace was pretty good, or even sort of 5 lap pace was pretty good, but over the course of a race, I was just heating my tyres up too much, and then just understeering through all the tight corners, and it was really hurting my lap times. It made it quite, not very fun to drive, to be honest. only had one lap in the 131 so far, so definitely let's see if we can get another one in. Early on the brakes in there. Still not quite picking up my braking points for these three right-handers. Oh, missed that. Missed it. Got a little bit lucky with the direction of the track then that we sort of brought it back on. That's one thing I've actually been working on recently. I've realised that my ability to catch oversteer was quite bad actually. I was doing I was sort of overcorrecting quite a bit, but then also lifting off. And so I was watching a few videos about counterbalance and car balance, sort of management and things, and realised that
Clear on the right.
I was doing the wrong thing. So I've sort of figured been working on modulating my throttle input a bit better.
Left side. Clear.
And from there, being able to really catch slides better. Porsche was going really slow, and he was all over me. Through there. No, he's gone. He went off. So he's pushing hard to stick with us. Alright, let's go and do one fast lap. Maybe two fast laps. See if we can get back into the 131. Space on track, yes. Oh, brakes turning here. Oh, I'm gonna go off track there. Yeah. Too early. So that wasn't a good start. Trail it in a little bit to there. This one's hard. Sort of trail it in a little bit again. This one's sort of stop it and turn. Oh. I might get one last shot. Here we go. Lap so far. I've left a little bit on the table still. But we're up. Just a bit more pace there. away a little bit there, I think. It's better. Last corner is right. Beautiful. Okay, that's a good lap. That should be a 131 again. That felt pretty good.
Just set your path to lap the session.
It's nice. Nice. Alright. Call it there. So 6th fastest, outdone by 1 by Hervé Giodotti, who's quite a bit faster, 0.3 faster. Looking on my telemetry board, so that last lap I was only, I have to figure out what this means. It looks like I was only fastest overall, personal best on 2 corners out of, actually no, this breaks it up into 10 sections. So only 2 sections out of the whole thing I was faster, I did personal bests. So there's still plenty more lap time there. Yeah, so I'll go join this race. I need to get a new keyboard. I'm using this cheap I don't know, it's like this home brand Chinese keyboard thing, and it's just terrible. I got one of the ones that have the built-in keypad, and it's like the USB, it's only got to go, it's going 1.5 meters maybe, and it like doesn't reach properly. I've got to bring it over here. So any recommendations on a good keyboard setup? You can see I'm rocking a stool. Any recommendations on that would be amazing. I'm trying to read this telemetry actually, so it tells me what people's licenses are. I think that's their iRating and their safety rating. Oh yeah, okay. Wow, so I'm ranked 6th here. Don't recognize any of the names. Get out on track and just see if this guy go fast. This guy's parked it. See if we keep up with this BMW to start off with. Not trying to do anything crazy. Rated, 1.3, alright. It's probably going to go off because he's going to get nervous about this being behind him. Fair enough, thanks mate. Looking a little bit overcast. Let's look at the forecast. Dry. It's terrible. It's all black. I run dark theme, dark mode, whatever it's called, and I can't read anything. It's all black. I haven't gone that aggressive over that curve before. I'll leave it up there for now. It's just annoying because I can't see if I can't see people coming on and off the stream. Let's get in there and see where we qualify. If you're listening in, I'd love to know how the audio sounds. As I said at the start, I had to reset my INI file, like my settings files and everything for iRacing. So I've lost all my audio mixing and had to redo my graphics, my field of view setups, everything. It feels maybe a little bit loud in my ears, but I'm not sure how it's coming across. Coming across on the stream. So for qualifying, we'll go mega safe on the warm-up lap. We're going to go for, probably aim for a 133, mid 133 on the first quali lap. 33 would be good. Might even dip into a 134 just to get a time on the board, make sure we're top 10, and then we'll do a push lap on the second one. Once the tyres are nice and warm, they do not warm up enough from the first lap. If I go flat out into turn 1, I'll go off. Well and truly off. I want to get the power down here. Felt pretty good.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
So we'll leave the brake a little early here. So important to get that first safe lap in, because it just gives you confidence that you're not going to start from last and you can push on the second one. But if you just put a tyre off on this out lap, all of a sudden all the pressure's on that you're starting from last if you don't get the second lap in, and it always goes wrong. When I mess up the first lap, my second lap is always a disaster. So I'm only really sort of pushing 80% around here at the moment. Just because I want to get that first lap time down. Like I said, if I'm within a second or a second and a half of my normal lap pace, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, wow, massive frame tear in. Let's go down a 130, 1.3.
One more lap.
Okay. Slow off through that. The other thing too, sometimes when you start pushing harder, you actually go slower. Overheat the tyres, miss the braking mark. I did. Damn. It's unfortunate. Alright, so we're in 6th. We're probably going to lose. I would think we'll lose a couple more of those places, to be honest. Still only 17 people have actually put laps down. Actually, that is one good thing about the telemetry up there. I can see a lot more drivers. 19. the first and third rated drivers haven't lapped out yet. They might be starting from the back because they know how chaotic it is in the middle. That's the other thing about here, because that first corner is so dangerous, you almost want to start from the back, like the very back. But I suppose it's the number one rated driver, you're only going to be starting behind the worst qualifier. So he's actually starting from 22nd at the moment out of 30 something cars. Not sure how many cars there are. It's low. It's a very low field, strength of field as well, 1.4. I noticed that yesterday as well though, actually. It was in second split, and yeah, strength of field was around here. So, ninth, top to ninth. That's how we want to do that corner. That's perfect. Off track. Keep tight. I'd love it if once you do qualify, I'd love it if you could go back into the pits, put cold tyres on, and then come out. It'd just be such an advantage to go and just practice those first couple of corners on cold tyres. Alright, wow, 11th. P11. So my 131.7 would have put me in 6th or 7th, so yeah, that didn't quite go as well as I thought it would have. Let's go jump on the grid.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side. The estimated SOF is 1,440. Pit road is closed. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
So that, I mean, that slower lap, missing out on the faster lap, you had to be into a 131 to get in 8th. So I'm still a little bit off the pace of where I need to be for my sort of strength of field, and I'm a little bit low at the moment. I'm down around 1.6k iRating. Normally I'm up around sort of 1.7, 1.75. I think I might have just about tipped 1.8 a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, so I'm not quite there yet. I need to put in a bit more practice, but I'll probably only get this one race in, I think, before I head to bed. Don't want to be up too late. Just got to get the kids to sleep earlier tomorrow night. I don't recognise any of these cars around me. Usually you see the same sort of crowd around at, roughly the same time of night. I think I recognise this green Porsche, but I think that's a pretty common livery. I'm surrounded by... Well, actually, we're all sort of around the 1600 mark around here, so we're not too bad. There's a couple of... There's 1.4 next to me. What have we got here?
Jetstar 27, car. Jetstar 8, car. up 13, sharp.
I always think cars are a little bit like animals. And what I mean by that is the bright, you know, like animals that are really brightly coloured or they've got crazy colour schemes. You know, a lizard that's bright green with red or something. They're always dangerous. And looking at this car next to me,
Catch up 13, sharp.
it's like this hideous green and blue colours. Jeez, he just came right across near me. That's dangerous. Yellow car, yellow wheels with blue. I'm going to try and stay away from you. I'm glad I'm on the inside. I really wouldn't want to be starting on the outside around here. Oh, there we go. There's a spin. Oh, jeez. He's retired. Well, there's one.
There's an incident behind.
So both races I've done so far, someone has spun on the formation lap. When I started last night, I think I started from 7th, and after the second corner, I was in second. There was a pretty massive spin in front of me on turn 1. They went 3 wide into turn 1. I'm not really sure what people are thinking, but anyway, they went 3 wide in, and the inside touched the middle. God, that black Porsche up there is pushing it.
About to go green, stay focused.
Alright.
Post car is off.
Oh, wow.
Green, green, green.
Who is slow? Someone's really slow up here. Yeah.
Car on your left. We're on the right. 3 wide. Left side, 2 wide. There's an incident behind. Keep to the right. Clear. Left side, clear. Left side. You're experiencing
Sorry. Oh, wow.
Go right. There's an incident behind.
Really, dude?
You've got wheel damage. You've got damage on the left side. You're going the wrong way. There's an incident ahead. We've got damage on the back end. You're going the wrong way.
Well, there goes our race. Let's see if the car's drivable. Oh, we've got bad wheel damage here, guys. Really bad. Car's undrivable. That's annoying because I saw the guy in front starting to spin, and so I made sure I slowed down. I went around the outside, and then I think the guy who was coming through, he didn't see him spinning, and he just turned. He was dived straight into me. Like, just tried to go around the guy and just whacked me off. I think I've only got 3 wheels. Oh god. Oh, I should have got my fuel.
The car behind has
Fuel's
gone
off.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Man, that's upsetting. Serving a penalty? What's the penalty for? Did I just speed into the pits? I was so flustered trying to get the tyres turned off. I think, did I just speed into the pits? Oh man. Well. car getting
We're done.
repaired?
Get going. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I've got the whole field right up behind me now too.
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear.
That was not good timing to come out. Okay, car's repaired though, so that's good. I've come into a little gap as well, so between second and third. See how my pace is? Whoa, what happened there? Lost my way a little bit here.
Bro, I tried for you to pass and you managed to hit me. Fuck.
It's really disappointing when you only get to do one race in a night and you just get smashed off like that. Like it's, yeah, it's hard not to be disappointed, to be honest.
Car in C1, just then the fastest lap, 31.301. You got it, slow car on the right, car stopped ahead, there's an incident ahead, go right.
It's only a 20-minute race, I suppose. I could jump out and... oh, I don't know. It's a bit too late to wait. It's the next one at 11:30. So where are we at? We're at 22nd spot. We're going to lose a ton of safety rating, ton of iRating here. I have to admit, the race last night was a lot more fun.
The car in C22, just at the fastest lap, 31.251.
So there we go, like, third place is not catching me. So I had pace to be up near the front for sure. I'm not quite staying with these guys, so I didn't have top 2 pace. But I definitely could have held my own in that next pack. Whoa. Yeah, I messed up there. I don't really want to let them get too much closer, because if I let them get much closer, I'm going to have to let them all past. And there's a bit of a train of cars.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
bit of time there too.
Just set the fastest lap.
Guy up front is flying.
New fastest lap for you.
Absolutely flying. He really did a 130 flat, I think. I saw it in the corner of my eye.
Car in P11, just set the fastest lap, 31.055.
I actually pulled away from the pack behind me a little bit.
Time to push.
So yeah, definitely had pace for third.
Sorry, Carl.
Those are some serious drivers that are behind me as well, actually. They're like 2 and 3K.
Passing right. Passing right. Passing left. Passing left. Passing left.
Okay, I think they changed positions behind me. I think maybe one got past the other. This guy's sort of catching me a little bit now. And I'm not doing that different of lap time. Down 3/10, which isn't too much because he's caught me up a full second, so. There. Obviously, it's not quite close enough.
Car in P3, just set the fastest lap, 30.906.
Try and pull over and let him past. Yeah, I think.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Oh, so he goes right out there. Right, there we go. I did not know that was the line. Alright, good to know. I'll let this guy pass now as well, actually. Wow, I was on a faster lap. I mean, I'm still on a faster lap, but it'll be neutralised by the time we get to the next corner. But I didn't realise I was on such a fast lap then. It's this one here where he's getting out quite wide. Right, that's the line. Okay, cool.
Car right. Clear on the right. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
Dude out the front's flying.
30.88. The car in P21 just set the fastest lap. 30.673.
So there's a whole bunch of guys out of this race that were taken out at the start, and we were all capable of running probably top 3, I'd say. I mean, even this guy in front of me is not lapping too badly. He's down in 24th. Glad I let those guys pass though, to see the line through there. That was good.
Back and left. Back and left.
Definitely faster than this guy who's in 4th, so you know, I feel pretty good that my pace is reasonable. So we'll try to get out here a little bit earlier tomorrow night, see if the boys fall asleep a bit earlier. And yeah, I'd probably back myself in potentially for a podium. Foot down a little bit there.
Leader is running
It's the last lap.
32.314.
Sorry, I tried to get out.
All good.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 8.6 seconds.
So if you're just tuning in, we are languishing down in 20th place. We tried to do the right thing at the start of the race. Saw early that another guy was going to go wide and spin. Drove defensively, slowed down, went to go around him, and someone careened across trying to avoid him. Smashed me off and broke the car. So yeah, we were out of it from the start, and I was madly trying to stop the tyres from being changed, and so I wasn't paying attention coming into the pit lane, and we oh, this guy's going to be in the way.
Stay on the left. Clear.
Yeah, I was trying to turn tyres off and sped in the pit lane, I think. I'll have to go check, but I think the pit limiter wasn't on, so I'm assuming I was speeding. So yeah, we came out in 22nd or 23rd or something, right in the middle of the lead pack, and so I let first and second go past, and from then on, it's pretty much just keeping up with third, sitting 2 to 3 seconds in front of third, and so then I let him pass, and I decided it was fair to let this guy pass too, because he was quite close, but as you can see, he's fallen off the back, and I've actually been able to quite easily keep up with this guy. So yeah, we're on pace for. We'll have to see what split we're in. I wouldn't think it was bottom. Last night, bottom split was like 800. 800 strength of field, so I don't think it could be.
There's the flag. It's over. Bring us back to the pits. We're going.
Peter, why?
Let's go have a look at the incident at the start. Oh man, so disappointing. I really feel like I'm getting some good. What did I do? A 131.6 in race. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a whole second faster than I was yesterday. So that's really disappointing. All right, we'll go. Whoops. Back to the starts. TV1. Let's see what happened. Alright, here we come. Let's see this Red Bull. Oh man, that start was just... Actually, let's go back a bit. Let's see what happened. Because I was on a good... I timed my run really well. I saw first place hit the anchors. He hits the anchors there and then took off. So I took off too. Number 27 missed it, and we all got stuck in a train in behind. And this Red Bull Mustang decided to go up the inside. So I let him go there. Everything was quite safe. Yeah, that was really obviously going to happen. That's right. We'll go forward a few cars, see what happened. So somebody spins here. Who is it? The Mercedes. Was he span or was he... I think the Mustang hit him. We'll go far chase. That's pretty incriminating. We'll go up to the back of this guy. What is it? The rear chase. No, I think we want far chase as well. Let's see. Did he spin? I mean, he's in the, I mean, you know, he's going to get whacked. Absolutely whacked by the... I mean, that's unfortunate. That... Who was that? Carl. Then the guy in front span. Did he spin on his own? Or did he get net coded? Oh, he got net coded as well, so he's taken 2 of them out. That's really rough. Okay, so then I got through there, no worries. Side by side a bit, but got through. Happy days. And then, I think it's this corner. So I saw, yeah, the Mustang started to go. Oh, mate. That's so disappointing. They're like twin cars there. What did I say at the start? I said, this guy is dangerous. He is going to be the guy that takes me out. I couldn't have called it any better, really. So we'll go rear chase. Oops, far chase. Can't see it from there. So we want maybe chopper. There we go. Yeah, so I saw the Red Bull guy spinning really early. Like he's lost it. There, he's gone. He started to slide. So I deliberately went out wide, 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 wide. Oh man, that's such bad driving. Then he almost straightened me up. It almost came good again. I straightened up, caught it. No, I didn't catch it. Didn't take him out at least. Or him. Wow, that was lucky. But something was broken. Oh god, I caused that. I'm sure I was on the brakes though. That's unfortunate for those guys. I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, I was on the brakes a bit late. I should have held on. And so what's broken here? Front right's broken. I think everything's broken. And that was... might be rear right actually. That was sort of the end of my race. We nursed it back around to the front. And got back to the pits. And that was it. Was it Carl that wins the race? No, Carl was the guy that spun me. So Carl has caused all that chaos, and then still running happily up in... Is he running in second? It's saying 15th. He can't be in 15th. I know he probably is, because that's right, he had the big spin. is first. That's a nice looking Mustang. That's a cool paint job. 21st. I've got no idea where first place is. No idea. Was it Casper that won? 14th. Oh, Greg was in this race again. What happened to Greg? Greg's the guy that I came together with last night. Unfortunately, I was on the inside, and he sort of tried to close the door. He's in 7th. Alright, what time is it? Do we do another race? 11:15. You know what? Let's do it. We'll do another race. Why not? I'm going to close that app. Didn't really hurt too much. That's what happened to Christian. Yeah, he was fast. He must have got a penalty. That's a long way down though for... So I ended up finishing 18th, so a couple of people got penalties. Alright, let's register for... Oh, this is the multi-class. If we thought that was chaotic, I'm going to regret this. I think I'm feeling the feeling of regret already. This is going to be a good old-fashioned cluster. You know what? We'll see how we go. Actually, let's have a look at which split that was that I was in. Yeah, second split. Top split's quite a bit higher. Just have a look at how many splits there have been in the sports car challenge. Only been okay. 1 and then 2 splits. Oh jeez. I should be safe. Oh, I mean that guy. God, there's a chance we end up in top split here. There's a very good chance we end up in top split. Which is going to be... yeah. Not a good situation. Where are we? Brands Hatch. Racing. Let's go. Do we try it without... Let's go. Let's go. Get my... Alright. Yeah, I've felt okay around Brands Hatch without any traction control and ABS. Whether I'm as fast, I don't know. But sort of felt okay. Screen tearing is driving me mental though. We'll get a couple of laps in. If we're no good, then we'll just go put a bit of traction control and ABS on. Maybe we wanted actually, if we're going to have LMP3s flying around us, we probably want to be able to touch the brakes without spinning. So far so good on the traction control and the ABS. I mean, I'm not sure, the thing is I'm not sure if it's giving me any advantage. I mean, it's giving me a bit of a, oh look at me, I'm driving with minimal assists, but I mean if I'm slower then what's the point? That one. Too wide there. Trailing in there.
New fast flat for you.
.32.1. Not bad actually. Just. Whew. Well, that got the heart going. Too early. Yep. Just playing with that corner, trying to find the right point to use all of the track. Including that little bit of sort of extra. Just got dark. Surely there's no, it wouldn't be any rain forecast. Missed that corner. Braking a little bit early into there. I don't mind it so much, but I've seen other cars braking later, like at the 50, and they still seem to get through there as fast as me. And the Merc is meant to be better on brakes than pretty much everything else, so it makes me wonder if I can get through there braking a bit later. so many stones on the track. It's heavily into the ABS then. I need to not brake so hard.
Just second fastest lap of the session.
If I brake there, yeah, I mean I was into the ABS. I think I'll keep at that sort of 60, 70 metre mark. I'm comfortable braking there. I don't think I'm losing any, if maybe a little bit. So I don't really want to mess with the flow of that corner that I have, I don't think. Can't use, there's not much room out there to actually use. Oh. Not sure what happened there. I must have touched the grass. I didn't feel it. The slippery white line. Not sure. Okay, those marbles. It's impossible to brake there now. I braked on my usual spot and just rolled straight through. Unusual place for there to be all the stones too. It's before the corner. Oh wow.
You've got wheel damage.
Just quickly clean my glasses. Got a massive smudge in them with my glove. That's better. Alright, we'll just go do a practice. Yeah, it doesn't feel like, on this one, Brands Hatch, it doesn't feel like the difference between like ABS and traction control 7 and 11 is very big. You definitely feel it on other tracks, like instantly. But here, oh, I say that, and then I do that.
You've got wheel damage.
Yep, I know. Do one more cold. See you've definitely still got to brake steer it through the first corner. You definitely notice it there as well. You have to be more, yeah. You've got to be a lot more careful on the gas coming out of there. $72 drivers, so that'll be 2 splits. God, fingers crossed we end up in second split, please, 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 please. This is going to be the difference between really regretting doing this last race when I should be in bed because I've got to start work in 6 hours. Let's see this strength of field. Oh, we're in bottom split. Here we go. Alright, we are third ranked. Wow, we got bottom split. Okay. Cool. I was praying. I did not think that was going to happen. Awesome. Top ranked GT4 driver. No pressure. Jeez. Heart rate's already going. You don't want to come in with... You don't want to be the top ranked driver. It's too much pressure.
Car stop on the right.
It's way too much pressure. And look, I'm going to get taken out by an LMP3 anyway, because that's what happens in these races. Tempted to put like the traction control and stuff back on, but I did a 31.7 with it set up like that, so I mean I've got the pace and surely it's giving me other pace advantages, like I'm getting out of corners faster and alright. So we'll do what we did on the last race as well. We'll do a safe out lap. Super safe out lap. We'll do a pretty safe first quali. Aiming for a 133, 132 if we're lucky, if we jag it. And then we'll try and bust out a 131 on the second quali lap. Just trying to get the tyres warm without scrubbing them too much. Here we go. As soon as you think you can get something out of a race, the nerves kick in. I haven't been nervous about a race for a long time, and I'm nervous. I'm actually tired as well. I can feel it. All right, let's get a good exit out of here. Could have been a bit slow actually.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
So we're safe. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, that was close. Just didn't have the grip in the tyres then. I'm a bit nervous about that corner. That one corner I am sort of struggling to get the power down without the traction control. I'm nervous about there. I'm also nervous if that is the level of
You've got
LMP3s.
about 2 laps of fuel. One more lap.
Alright, let's go put a lap down here. Let's go. Could have been faster through there. I'm playing it sort of safe fast. Yeah, I have another 2 or 3 tenths in me, to be honest. Oh, that was a bit wild. I'm really nervous about the traction control, to be perfectly honest. Where are we going to end up? Oh, we lost a 10th. I thought we might have been pushing for pole then.
Now 1 lap of fuel left. Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Whoa, we got close, but yeah, we just lost that 10th. Oh, man. We'll see where we end up. I mean, that's not too bad. 131.7, that's matched pretty closely what I've been doing. But yeah, just that extra 10th. Damn. Alright, let's make sure we get back to the race setup. But look, pace is there. We just need a safe race. Alright, getting ready. Yeah, looks like so we're in third. Is the session over? 2 minutes left. I can't see. There was a few other quick GT4 drivers that don't seem to be up there. So we might be waiting on another 1 or 2 drivers to put laps down. Not much splitting the front there though. Porsches and Mercedes. That's, you don't go to many tracks these days anymore, where Mercedes are up there. It's always Porsches and the Mustangs more recently. There's not a single Mustang in there. Mustangs are all up in top split probably.
Hey, gentleman's agreement. We're gonna leave the space to the P3s, right?
When polling the LMP3s is a 0.9k iRating, I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, if we just agree as a GT4 lot to leave a 5-second gap, and as long as you guys in P1 and 2 are with it. Otherwise, this turn 1's going to be an absolute clusterfuck at Brands Hatch.
Alright, we should be, here we go, 2 seconds, 1 second. Alright, here we go. Oops.
One lap to green. Line up on the right side. The estimated strength of field is 1,272.
That's a low.
Pit road is closed.
Low strength of field. Our pole ended up, yeah, 0.9.
Good luck, guys. May you all make it through turn 1 with your steering intact.
Verstappen.com livery never really gives me much confidence. Unless it's Verstappen, and it's certainly not. So it doesn't look like it's actually too big of a field, maybe 28 cars? Second place has, yeah, I mean there's not great safety ratings across the board here. We're sort of in the GT4 rookie league here, so alright, here we go. We're missing a few. A few of the LMP3s haven't come on the track. Is going to take off, I bet.
Catch start 15, car.
Clusterfuck, here we come.
Good luck, boys. Good luck. What are you doing?
Catch start 15, car. Catch Delta 15 star.
Alright, are we going to survive?
Gentlemen, it was nice knowing you all.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Fucking hell. Not into the turn.
Green, green, green. Left side. Clear. The next car's the leader. Left side. Clear on the left.
Alright, chest is thumping.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Wow. Okay. I was like, how is there a GT4 getting past me like this? Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh,
Go
fuck
right.
me.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, I got wheel damage as well. That's my race over.
Alright, we're in the lead. With Verstappen chasing us. Here we go.
You're in first.
Let's just get ahead in the race. Start with our markers. Don't do this. Okay. A little bit of breathing space here.
Just set the fastest lap, 31.832.
Still a little bit slow through there. Love a big accident behind me. Those marbles. It's not a great lap then, but messed it up.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. Fastest lap, 31.82.
Just lost second place. Oh, he was my, he was a bit of a insurance policy there because he was a bit slow. He was holding up the guys behind him. Anyway, we'll focus on doing what we've got to do. Slow lap this lap actually. Trying to maintain this gap of 2 seconds to the guy behind me. So I'm not trying to go super fast, just race clean. And yeah, just maintain that 2 second gap. Look after my tyres. there. It's alright.
There's an incident behind.
Oh, there we go. That was them. That helps us. It's at 3 seconds. They've had a little touch. Alright, so now we'll try and maintain a 3-second gap. Those skid marks and everything really put me off then.
Fast car coming up quick.
Wow, those guys came up on us fast.
Car right.
One more. Go, 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 go. Okay. Lost my flow a little bit there, but it's alright. Lose too much time, so that was really good. A couple more coming.
Fast car coming up quick. Right side.
Like this other one passed as well. Oh. That was close. Let's not do that again.
Faster traffic approaching.
Oh, you idiots! Are you kidding me? Yeah, thanks for that, mate. Hitting first place GT4 out.
We got damage on the front end. Left side. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.7 seconds. Clear
What a
on the
joke.
left. You got a slow car on the left. Pit boxing. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Car 9 is up the front. All the damage is repairable.
God, I hate this game. 5-second lead too. Oh man, so disappointing. Back to last.
Okay, go.
Oh, didn't even fix my car. My steering wheel is not even remotely straight. Oh, this is undrivable. What have they done? Thanks, pit crew. Oh, you're joking.
Faster traffic approaching.
I can't drive this for another 15 minutes. No. I'm going to have to go back in. It doesn't steer. Man. So disappointing.
Group of fast cars approaching.
Oh.
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Clear.
Fuck, my bad, I didn't mean to push you off.
Literally got my my wheel at 45 degrees
The car in front is
just to
spinning.
get it straight. Oh. I can't even get around these, like full lock. I can't get through the corners.
Give me back, give me
Faster
back.
traffic approaching. Left side. Clear. Car on your left. Clear. The car in P5, just at the fastest lap, 31.385.
Man, I was sitting so pretty out front as well. 5-second lead. It's really comfortable.
Car stop on the left. Faster traffic approaching. You got it. Slow car on the right. Car stop on the right. Go left. Right side. Keep to the left. Clear. Car coming up quick. Car right. Clear on the right.
More minutes. I need to get these incidents under control because I'm going to end up with my safety rating getting smashed as well,
We can move up.
which we don't want. And if we just keep driving around, you know, maybe we'll get a few positions back. But look, it's really hard not to be really disappointed. It's been a long time since I've won a race. You know, the iRating or the iRacing system is not designed to have people winning races. So when you're in with an opportunity, it's quite rare. And I was feeling really good then.
There's an incident behind.
This guy wants to go past. I'm going to let him, but he doesn't seem to be confident enough to pull a move. Gonna lift here, let him past.
Car right. Faster traffic approaching. Clear. Car on your left. Clear.
My car is just absolutely bottoming out on the outside of that corner. There's no suspension in my front left wheel.
The lead is up 32.254.
32.2. Yeah, that was... Missed that. This corner here, I really
Go right.
struggle. The car just, because of the broken wheels, it just wants to keep going right as soon as I start touching the brakes. So in hindsight, should I have just moved over, let that LMP3 through? The 5-second gap. Yeah, I mean that was probably the safe thing to do. Bit me in the backside not doing it. Let's move over and let these guys past. Oh, one of them went off. There was two of them. That P3 driver's really motoring. Who's that? Paul Zoidis. He's not too far behind Jonas. If Jonas wins this, I mean he was quick. He's done a 131.8, so he is quick. But he is bottling it at the moment in the 134s. go, mate.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see in the camera when I come out of that corner and I try to turn left again to sort of straighten up and get ready, and the car just keeps turning right. And if I touch the brakes, it's even worse. We're up into lucky 13. Well, we've got 5 minutes left. Oh, what a disappointing 15 minutes. Sounded like someone just went into the pits.
Thank you, Jules.
So all the guys in front are lapping faster than me, so I'm not going to catch any more positions. It's just if somebody gets black flagged or meatballs, that's what we're looking for.
Faster traffic approaching. Right side. Clear.
First place coming up behind us. He's got a decent gap. Definitely don't want to get in his way. He's not catching us. Is he finished? No, he's not finished. What's going on with the timing? He was going really slow then. He's still going slow. He hasn't caught me up.
Faster car coming up quick. Left side. Clear on the left.
That's right, Jonas is in a GT4.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not at five. Faster traffic approaching. Car right, clear. Car on your left, clear on the left.
Are you kidding me?
Left side. Clear.
What an idiot.
We've got damage on the back end.
I've got to be really careful here. I've got
Faster traffic approaching.
1.8 something left.
Car right. Clear.
That guy had to have hit me deliberately. I'm pretty sure that was the guy that, when I got taken out, he drove into me. On the lap. Okay.
Car stopped on the right. All right, there's the checkered flag.
Nah, you need to hold your fucking racing line. You can't stay on the left when it's a turn to the left. What the fuck is that? You're defending to an LMP3, or you need to stay on your racing line.
Jeffrey, go look at the replay, mate. I stayed on the left lifted so you could get past, and you ran straight up my ass.
Bro, but why are you staying on the left? I understand you want to let me pass, but that's not how it goes. You just stay on the racing line, man. I'm sorry if I took you out. I took you out, but you need to stay on the racing line, you understand?
It's a right-hand corner, mate. The left was the racing line.
Nah, which car are you in?
The lead car, the bright purple one that you ran into the back of instead of going on up the inside.
GT4.
Yeah, GT4, mate.
Nah, it wasn't left there, man. It was a left there, and you stay on the left.
Go have a look. Lap 9. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. I lifted so you could get past. I stayed to the left, and you just ran into me. Maybe you weren't looking, I don't know, but it is what it is.
But who stays on the left turn?
It's a right-hander. It's the first fast right-hander of the 3 together. I pulled to the left, lifted, and he ran straight up me.
Ah, man.
Not angry, just really disappointed. As I said in the chat, you don't get to lead and win very often. Damn. Alright, that's the end of my stream. Bit of a disappointing end. Yeah, looks like I could have done that better. I was trying to, yeah, I didn't see him sort of right up my backside. And, yeah, so I was trying to brake to let him past, and he was right behind me and just drove into me instead of sort of pulling over to go around. But, you know, it is what it is. That's racing, and I'm going to go to bed.